Hi YouTube, this is Jennifer or Shrinking Jen, and I'm coming to you with my 9-week post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy video. And this is, I think, the 5th time I've tried to make this video. I've lost count. My kids keep interrupting me, and hopefully I can get through it this time. My highest weight before surgery was 274 pounds. And last week, my weight was 230 pounds. And this week, today, my weight is 226 pounds. So that means I've lost 4 pounds since last week and 48 pounds altogether. And I'm really excited about that. It's really awesome. I can't believe it. I'm actually shrinking. So it's wonderful. And I can't wait to lose more. I'm 2 pounds away from my first mini goal of 50 pounds lost. So hopefully next week when I come to you with my 10-week video, I'll be able to tell you that I met that goal and exceeded it. I hope to exceed that goal by then. As far as what I'm eating, I'm still able to eat about an ounce at a time. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. And I'm fine with that. It's not very much, but I'm okay with it because I'm losing weight. And I'm not weak or anything, so I'm okay. I'm trying not to eat between meals. I do snack a little bit. My worst time is at night, and it's always been my worst time for snacking. So I'm trying to make sure I don't do that. But when I do snack, I don't eat junk. If I'm going to put something in my mouth, I want to make sure that it's worth it. It's worth the calories. It's going to have protein and not be junk. I get about 60 grams of protein a day. It's been taking me a while to build up to that amount, and I'm trying to build up to about 80 grams of protein a day. And I get about 64 ounces of water a day, and I'm trying to build up to, it's taken me a while. I like to drink the water and put flavor packets in it. My favorite is the Orange Crush flavor packets. It tastes just like an Orange Crush without the carbonation, and it's just like the other flavor packets. It's got 10 calories for the whole bottle. And it doesn't have anything else in it. And that's my favorite. I like to put that in the water and then put it in the freezer and let it get slushy like. Sometimes I leave it in there too long and it gets frozen, and I just have to let it thaw a little bit. But that's my favorite, and that's the way I'm getting in my water because I like that. I tried something new. I go to obesityhelp.com. They have the vertical sleeve message board there, and I was on there. And if you go on there, you probably know Elina because she's one of the veterans on there. I think she's 4 years out from surgery. But anyway, I went to her profile, and she's got recipes on there, and she has one for tuna melt. And I had all the ingredients, so I decided to make it. And it's really good. It makes 2 patties, and each patty is 100 calories, 2 carbs, and 18 grams of protein. So that's really good stats. And so the first day I made that's all I ate that day. I ate a third of a patty for breakfast, and a third for lunch, and a third for supper. And I had measured it. I had weighed it out too, and it was like an ounce. So I guess it's like a 3-ounce patty because, it weighed about 3 ounces. Each time I ate it, it was about an ounce. And I actually think that it tastes better after, like, you put the leftovers in the refrigerator and then you heat it back up. I guess it's where the flavors just incorporate together as they sit there. And I think it tastes better that way. Yesterday I made it with chicken. It was a chicken melt with the canned chicken breast, and that was good too. So today for supper I made a little salad. My salads are so small, it's so funny now. But with lettuce and a little bit of small pieces of cauliflower and some boiled egg and cheese and that little bit of chicken melt and some ranch dressing. and it was so good. I couldn't eat very much of it at all, maybe 4 bites, these small bites, and I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't eat any more of it because it tasted so good, but I put a lid on it and it's in the refrigerator. Maybe I'll be able to eat a little bit more of that later. I don't know. But it was really good. Let's see. What else? You'd think I'd know this by heart by now, as many times as I've made this video. I went to the movies today with my 2 little boys who keep interrupting me. And we saw The Croods. And it was a cute little movie. And the boys sat on each side of me eating popcorn and drinking Coke. And I'm not a popcorn person. I never have really liked popcorn. And in the past, when I would go to the movies, I didn't even eat popcorn because I don't care about it. But I was actually tempted to eat it because it smelled good. And, you know, I don't eat much. And I don't eat any junk food or anything like that. And so I was tempted. And I was like, you know, no, I'm not going to do it because I don't even like popcorn, and why waste my calories on something I don't even like? And I would have regretted it, so I didn't do it. But then my friend was there too, and she brought her little boy, and they had nachos. And she got this plate, and she put some nachos and cheese on it for my son, but when he tasted it, it was too spicy for him. So I was sitting there holding this, and I was like, I like nachos. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. And then I was like, I rationalized it, you know, and I was like, well, just this, you know, eating a chip or 2, you know, just 1 or 2 is not going to make me gain weight. You know, I've got room for it in my calories today and all that. So I rationalized it, and I ate 3 nachos, and, you know, with a little bit of cheese on them. And I'm not going to do it again. And I'm not going to let it bother me because I did it. It's in the past, and I don't think it's going to hurt me. I mean, I entered it into my Fitness Pal, and it wasn't really that bad. It didn't really have that many carbs or calories. Had a little bit of protein in it because of the cheese. So, you know, it's no big deal. I mean, I never get over 600 calories. You know, it's in the 600s. And I haven't even, I don't know, I think I've had maybe 200 some calories today. So I am not too concerned about that. But it is something that I'm not going to do again. Or at least I don't want to do that again. Okay, the next thing is Easter candy. While I was at the movies with my 2 little boys, my daughters were at my ex-husband's mom's house. That's their grandmother. And when I went to pick them up, they had Easter candy. And in the past, whenever they would come home with those little bags of Easter candy, I would look through their bags and get all the chocolate out and eat it. Or at least as much of it as they would let me have. And so today, I sat down on the couch, and there was one of those little bags of Easter candy beside me, and some of it had spilled out. So I started to pick it up and put it back in the bag, and I looked in there, and I saw the Hershey, little, you know, miniature Hershey bars, and the little eggs with the peanut butter in the middle, and I was like, oh, I was remembering those days when that was mine. And, you know, I felt a little bit sad. I was like, I wish I could eat it, you know. I would like to have some of that, but I didn't, you know. I just put it in there and sat it over to the side, and I was like, okay, you know, this is my life now. And, you know, maybe when I'm in maintenance, occasionally I could have a piece, maybe, but not right now. And, you know, I'm working on that. You know, it's up here. I would have really regretted it. I mean, I wasn't as tempted as I thought I would be. I just felt sad. I was just like, oh, you know, I miss it. But it's okay. I mean, I'm losing weight, and no piece of chocolate in the world tastes as good as losing weight feels. I mean, seeing myself melting away, that's awesome. And Hershey chocolate is not worth it. So, also, another awesome thing is last night I did the 3-mile walk for the first time in a long time. I have the Leslie Sansone Walk Away the Pounds videos, and it starts out with a 1-mile walk, and then a 2-mile, and then a 3 and a 4-mile walk. And so I started after surgery when I was cleared for exercise. I started with the 1 mile, and I worked my way up to 2. So last night I started 3. And this is not just walking. This is walking, and then you're almost jogging, and then you're doing knee lifts really fast and going back and forth and doing side to side and kicking and doing arms, and then it's got weights. Well, she does like the stretchy band, but I don't do stretchy band. I use 5-pound weights. So last night was the first time for me to do the 3-mile in probably, I don't know, 5 years maybe. And it kicked my butt, but I did it. And I was very glad that I did it. And I'm going to do it again tonight after I get finished with this video. This never-ending video. But I'm really happy that I made it through it. And I'm working my way up to that 4-mile. And then I'm going to have to get me a 5-mile. But it's really, it makes me feel good. Another cool thing is that my sister-in-law, who had vertical sleeve gastrectomy it's probably been about 2 years ago now. It's over a year and a half ago, and she's lost over 100 pounds. And when she first started losing weight, she gave me her fat clothes, and they fit me at that time, and that's what I've been wearing. And a lot of it's starting to get too big for me. And just the other day, she sent me another huge bag full of clothes. And some of it's too big for me already, and some of it fits me loosely, and some of it fits me good, and some of it's too small. So I'm good for clothes for a little while now. There are some 18s in there that I can't wear yet, and I'm looking forward to those. And there's some large shirts. I'm in like a 2X right now. Well, I think this one is actually a 3X. This is one of the shirts she gave me, and it's loose on me, but it still looks okay. So I'm going to wear those 3Xs until, because they're cute, and I'm going to wear them until they just look stupid on me. But I can't wait to get into the larges and the 18s. And we're going to go to the beach this summer. I've already reserved our room and everything, and that's going to be for July, the 4th of July week. And I'm hoping that by then I look pretty good and can wear a bathing suit. Not necessarily a bikini, because I seriously doubt that's ever going to happen. But, last year I wore, I wore a bathing suit, but it was one that had the skirt that hung way down. And I felt like a whale. A big whale. And I went out in the waves and got knocked over and couldn't get up. And I want to go this year and be able to do cool stuff. Anyway, this video is really long, and I'm just rambling now. I've already talked about everything that I was going to talk about. So I'm going to end the video, and I am so thankful for all my new subscribers. I have a lot of I've got a hair in my mouth. Sorry. I'm not going to do this video over, so you just have to deal with the hair. But I'm thankful for all my new subscribers and all of my subscribers. I'm just so thankful, and I appreciate each and every one of you and all of the comments. Just thank you all so much. And I will see you next week, unless I meet my mini goal and get so excited that I have to make a video or something. So I'll talk to you next week. Bye.